Hi, and welcome to our 6th devlog. If you don't know us, we are Sandcastles, and we are developing Bread and Fred, a cooperative rage game where two penguins attached to each other have to climb a mountain. Don't forget to visit our Steam page and add it to your wishlist if you like it. And at the end of the video we have a little announcement to make. But anyway, let's get into the topic. This month we got down to work to do everything the demo needs. The first thing was to do an intensive testing session. We played the game from the beginning to the end of the level, to be able to have the closest perspective to how you will play it. It should be noted that sometimes, even for us, it was difficult, especially because many jumps were too complex for two people to do them. One of the drawbacks of not having online is that to carry out rapid tests, most of the times one person controls both penguins, and that can give wrong feedback. We have to keep in mind that two people have to synchronize almost perfectly, and that there are certain jumps and combinations we cannot make as precise. Do you remember that we talked about NPCs in the last video? Go watch it if you haven't. We've already placed the main penguins in the first area, with their dialogues and everything. We also included, of course, the winning penguin of the draw. They didn't have sweaters of his size, but he looks very warm. Don't worry, we want to bring you more draws, because it is exciting for us the fact that the players themselves are designing the penguins that fill the world of Bread and Fred. Among all NPCs, we wanted to give an extra feature to the smallest inhabitants of the village, so these children will have a special interaction. Ronaldinho success! Exactly! You can steal the ball and play with it. Even though it may seem very simple, it was quite complex to implement this possibility. But these details are what really bring the game to life. Our programmer spent a couple of days programming it live, and in the end he got the result we wanted. We'll see what you are capable of doing with the ball during the demo. For the location of NPCs, we redistributed the start of the map a bit. It is not final, but for now it seems more logical than what we had before. Now, Bread and Fred will go through the entire village before embarking on their adventure. Although it is not very narrative based, we find it interesting that certain dialogues occur which help to understand a little what kind of penguins are these. Graphically, we also work on a few things. First, we fixed the parallax that was failing for several versions. And taking advantage of the occasion, we tweaked the background sprite a bit to bring it closer to the quality we want to have. In the past devlog we also showed the particle system, but we didn't have any added. So this month our artists began to put the details that the game was missing. We've created particles for almost every action in the game, although we still need to differentiate the moments where the penguins do not step on snow. But hey, we have clouds! These have taken a long time to appear, considering the point where we are. We are still polishing the aesthetics of the game, but it is progressing very well. We really want to release the demo and make a comparison with the early days of Bread and Fred and really notice how much everything has improved. And speaking of improvements, it's time to talk about UI.
That has nothing to do with the—
Shut up, you fuck! We finally started to implement some important interface elements to give better feedback to the players. Now, you have a timer. Well, yes, it doesn't give better feedback to the player, but now you can time how bad you are playing Bread and Fred and see how all your friends are faster than you. The other element that we have incorporated is the classic high gauge. In a climbing game, it is very important that you see and notice the progress. And most importantly, that you notice each fall and how your counter is getting lower and lower. Excuse us, working on menus makes us a bit tense. You know, nobody likes to do UI. In the next devlogs you will see more progress in terms of interface and menus, but we want to get the gameplay and aesthetics ready first. Lastly, as in every version of the game, we have solved some bugs. And we say solved because there are certain errors that have been with us since the beginning, and when we think that they are gone, boom, they appear again. But you know, this is part of the development. You fix one thing and two others break. In general, we are very happy with how the gameplay is right now, and we are sure that once you have access to Bread and Fred, you will break it, but it is just what we need. Therefore, we remind you that you can add Bread and Fred to your Steam wishlist in order to support us and know when you can try the demo. In addition, if you really want to be attentive to the development of the game, see exclusive images and details, do occasional tests and get to know us a little more, you can join the official Discord of Bread and Fred. It's been a long time, but finally here it is. You can enter the Discord to talk about the game with us, the developers, with other fans of the channel and the Penguins, share ideas, questions, fan art, test something from time to time, compete with each other, report bugs. In short, we want to increase the wonderful community that we have and put it in common, and that this way it becomes more enjoyable. You have the link in the description, we are waiting for you. Anyway, we are going to continue working to share the demo with you, and to be able to play together Bread and Fred, which we really want to continue advancing. These are our objectives for the next month. We want to add lighting, making more no more menus, not more menus. No more menus. Making extra animations for our penguins. We'll try to make our own sounds and music, and polishing the gameplay and bugs. And that would be all. We hope you enjoyed our 6th devlog. You can subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and follow us on Twitter for more news. And now, in our Discord. Thank you so much for watching and see you on the next one.